Hi everyone, my name is Carrie, and I just wanted to make this intro because I got right into this video. I'm filming this after I finished my drawing, but I just wanted to say, hey, thanks for clicking on this video, and like and subscribe, or whatever. But yeah, I hope you draw with me and agree with some of the things that I will explain in just a few seconds of how I got to my art style and how I'm still trying to reform and refine my skills. So, see ya! All right, as intro Carrie said before, here I am to talk through my creative process and how I've come to get my style, how I sort of found it. That's the thing. I feel like you kind of don't find your art style until Like for me, I know that it's in the eyes. I always just want my eyes to be big on my characters. If I'm drawing a character that identifies as a female, a woman, I like to give tiny eyelashes. There are some posts of mine in the past where I draw a bunch of eyelashes, just how you would draw like the pointy, and I seem to do some wings, like some kind of like eyeliner in a way. Maybe it's more of an eyeliner kind of thing, but I tried to do like a wing on the women I draw, on their eyes, to obviously show that they're women or that they have feminine qualities. However, I just don't really find that that works with my style, and I don't exactly like it all that much. Speaking about eyes, they're actually the very first thing that I draw. I feel like after I map out the face, I just go straight for the eyes. So when I sketch the face and everything, it's just a circle, one line down the middle to show which, side my character is looking, or how precisely I want the eyes to sit on their face, just hopefully make them even. But in terms of me sketching out my character or my art or whatever I'm drawing, mapping out the face, drawing the structure, I just literally draw a circle for the head, where at least their forehead is gonna be. And maybe in my other drawings, maybe if I make more videos like this, you will see that I'm victim of not giving my characters foreheads. And sometimes that's why I add bangs or add long swoops of hair to characters. But yeah, I just basically map out the face like any other person. Circle, line down the middle. But I actually draw the jaw first, and I've been doing this for a few months now. I draw the jaw first and where it connects to the bottom of the center line, and then do a horizontal line for the eyes. Diet Coke break. I am a Diet Coke fiend, and I have my mother to thank and curse for that. I also just took a drink of that same can. I still have it. You will see that when I get in the zone of drawing or sketching or whatever, anything by me, around me, I won't notice it. I will not notice it. My watch beeped a few times, and that's kind of what pulled me out of like my thinking process of what I'm gonna draw next, how I'm gonna draw it, and what color it could be. I don't want to say I'm like steps ahead, but like I kind of am. We have this oh my god, what's that word? We just have this preconceived, that's it. I'm an English major, by the way. We have this preconceived notion of what something wants to look like in our head, and that's like where I'm at. Like whenever I'm drawing, like I know that I want a character to look a certain way, and I will do my best to execute it. I feel like my style kind of holds me back sometimes because Um, you know, you'll hear me later in this video. I can't draw hair. Like, it's so 2D. I can't give it dimension. And I don't do shading in this uh, character right now, except for the lips. And that's not even shading. I wouldn't even call it that. But I don't know how to, like, make hair look fuller. Like, give it some volume, you know? I mean, you'll probably see my first little outlines of my hair whenever I get to that will be completely flat, 2D. I don't draw many characters with curly hair, at least like wild curly hair, and I hate that I don't, because I just want to do, I want it to look cartoony, but still like, you know, like wild and curly hair. And that's kind of what I'm going back to, saying my style sometimes holds me back, because for a while, this character, they just looked like they had sheep's fur, like on their head, like something you'd find in a children's book, like curly, like clouds, but not like in a cute way. I'm wondering if this is the part where I started to really struggle with hair. Let me just say, the idea I had in mind for this character's hair and like hair texture and curls was Taylor Swift and like her folklore era. And, you know, I just loved how her hair looked, and the little space buns, how her bangs were curly, and, you know, just in the braid for Evermore. I just thought that was so cute, and her hairstyle just inspired me for this character, because, you know, I mean, it's easy to have a blonde character and it's easy to have a short hair character. I mean, this isn't anything marginalized, but, you know, I just wanted to try something different. Oh gosh, I wish I kept notes of my reactions during this. Some of them I do remember because, I mean, you'll see why, and I'll explain more in depth when we get there. But yeah, I really do want to improve my style. I want to improve my art. I can't do anatomy. I was just telling someone this earlier today. Ever since I was able to draw, or like ever since I, you know, was like, ooh, drawing is fun, or wow, I'm really good at this, and people have told me I'm good at this and I enjoy it. I just cannot draw anatomy. I cannot do bodies. At best, and this is kind of sad, I can only draw like mermaids. I can only draw mermaid anatomy. Like, it's slim pickings out here for what I can do. So take it with a grain of salt. I imagine this is where I got frustrated with the hair. And that was just the only thing that made me so mad. Yeah, you can see, look at my facial expression. Oh my goodness. I just get so fed up sometimes with the way I draw certain things, the way I'm going about it. There are two like curly hairs in the front of my character's face, like frame her hair. Yeah, look at that. I know, girl. But they're just not my favorite. I always do that to cover up the ears. And I'm not saying I don't like drawing ears, but the ones in this picture are a little askew, not too bad, but yeah, I think here's where I'm saying, like, they'll cover it up. Like, the hair will cover up the ears, and somehow it'll work out. The ears were off. Like I said, I always draw two little strands of curls for the character's ears. It just gets tiring sometimes, and it's stupid to, you know, do that, because I'm not growing from figuring out a way or learning how to, frame the face. I mean, I could have a character with wavy hair and there will be wavy strands of her hair like in front of her ears. I hate that I do that. Let me talk about something positive for a second that I do add to my art. A lot of my characters, original characters, OCs, just in case you didn't know the term, are bigger girls, muscular girls for that matter. Um, and that's something that's essential to me. I always like to put a bit of myself in my characters, whether it be like thoughts, ideas, mental struggles, but at least that can also pertain towards the character and the plot. Um, I am very muscular, and a lot of women are not portrayed like that. Okay, I obviously liked something there, but what I meant to say from that little cutoff was a lot of women in media are not portrayed like that, but I think that's really beginning to change. Actually see the change happening a lot in books and novels, a little more than TV, but TV's getting there. It's just a lot of people obviously have are able to have a say in what can show up on their screen, and of course have a say in what they can read. But that's the thing; they can read the back of a book and put it down. A TV show will get canceled if someone doesn't like a character based on their gender identity, sexuality, and what else not. I think I said that because I was tired of drawing in the lines, and unless I took it out, but you'll just see that I just kind of don't care anymore. Not that I want this to look bad, but I'm just like, you know what? Her hair is curly, so whatever.
Oh, I wish I could draw hair. I wish I could draw bangs.
Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. I look on Pinterest and I know you're like, Pinterest? But it's just quick and easy, and I think that's my problem. I have a problem of doing something quick and easy or finding the quickest and easiest way in order to solve a problem fast, quickly. And I mean, Pinterest, I mean, it's simplified. You can look it up. And YouTube videos, as much as I love watching YouTube when I should be probably reading a book and, finishing books, and oh, good Lord, I have a long TBR, but YouTube videos. I used to watch one YouTuber, I think his name was Jazz. I think he turned his channel to call like Jazz Draws. I used to watch him religiously. And a part of me wants to really do that again because he has so many videos, and a lot of his videos actually did help me when I was falling down that rabbit hole of wanting to be a better digital artist because I draw primarily on my iPad and my Wacom tablet.
Oh, good Lord.
Seriously think I'm in need of a chiropractor, but have also heard that they're not so good. But don't take my word for it. If you go see one and they help, that's awesome. Um, your girl needs your girl needs some help in more ways than one. Like, I don't know if any of you have seen Pixar's The Incredibles, but you know that scene where Mr. Incredible is fighting the machine, the droid or whatever, and like in that lava, volcano, and the machine picks him up and like tries to pull him apart, but he had hurt his back like seconds before trying to defeat it. But while like he's about to be torn apart by the machine, his back cracks and fixes it, and he just springs into action. I need that. I need that so bad. God, I hate when this happens. I outlined the hair because I don't know an easier way to fill it all in without doing the original line art for the hair. But yeah, I think you can see that I found it.
Oh, found it.
Yup. Say it,
Oh
girl.
my god. She looks so beautiful though.
Oh my gosh, she is so beautiful. Yes, she is. But yeah, if your colors, your lines are connecting and you fill it in with color, it's gonna spread to the whole canvas, and whatever color hair you wanted, whatever skin color you wanted, it'll infiltrate the whole canvas. But okay, yeah, we have come to the end of the video, or we're about to. But yeah, I was really happy with this. I really like this voiceover thing, and I like just kind of talking through my ideas and all that I did. Oh, this is taken from my iPad. I use Procreate to draw, and I have an iPad Air. I think that's what it is. But yeah. Oh, I meant to talk about the nose. I love her nose. I like drawing big noses. I like drawing different noses. I think they're nice. I think they're beautiful. Oh, there's the hair that I fought with. Good Lord. But anyways, I love how this turned out. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.